centuries ago that the members of the comic strip were considered to be alternative comedians because they've now become such an integral part of mainstream comedy. Unbelievably enough, they're now working on their 16th short film, and today we've come to Kettner's restaurant in London to grab some exclusive footage of the making of their latest offering, The Strike. But are they still funny? That's what we're about to find out. In fact, I've always wanted to be an actress, and I think perhaps I'll get a cameo role in this as an Arthur Scargill group.
Cappuccino box.
Well, obviously, they still find each other hilarious. But what's the film actually about? Over to Alexei Sale.
It's about a miner or somebody who lives in a mining village. That's me, who writes a screenplay about the miners' strike. And it's bought by this Hollywood company, and they want to make the movie, but they want to have Al Pacino starring as Arthur Scargill, and they want to make it the Hollywood way, I suppose. Satire, I think, is probably.
Are you playing a lot of roles in this film? I mean, everyone's playing a lot, more than one, aren't they?
No, I'm the only one that's not. I just play the one character. I'm the still centre around which the typhoon of their comedic talent revolves.
Quiet! Action.
What about Arthur Scargill as Al Pacino?
Oh, good idea, David. I mean, after all, he's meant to be a socialist.
Cappuccino box.
I play two roles. I'm playing, one is a New York Jewish producer.
That's the shot. Let's go, please.
Oh, I don't know how those men smoke these things. Oh.
And the other one is playing the head of the miners, who is much more a kind of...
Robbie, there's no crack.
What do I pay you for?
Now, Peter Richardson is either a megalomaniac or a glutton for punishment. Not only did he write The Strike, but he's directing it and playing the part of Al Pacino as Arthur Scargill. He decided to conduct the whole interview as Al Pacino.
Peter Richardson is a very good director, and I use him a lot in the film to get the best out of me. But basically, he does what I tell him,
So how did Al see the story of the miners' strike?
A guy called Arthur Scargill, and he's a very brave man. And when I read the script, it seemed like he was going to lose the strike. So I felt, that kind of being the guy he was, it seemed more right that he should win for the miners and for himself. And it's a kind of love story as well, because Meryl Streep has a bit to do in the whole film. So it's a kind of it's a story about their marriage as well.
At this point, I tried to ask him about the film Revolution.
Thank you. I gotta go now.
Okay.
It's horrible, isn't it?
Nobody's making you smoke it, Don.
Thank you.
There's always some Johnny
Close up on,
Dicky around.
Well, that's quite enough of that. They did occasionally get down to some
brilliant.
proper
It's quite
acting, though.
I must say that what initially attracted me to the idea is that it's unashamedly a powerful socialist epic. And as a director, the way that Paul has captured the sheer size of the strike, mass unemployment, family...
Bernard saw The Strike as an action movie.
Well, Meryl Streep gets rescued from the mine by Arthur on the motorcycle, right? Because we have to have a lot of action and romance and excitement, because it's a teenage audience, really, in America. Middle America, they don't really know much about the miners' strike, and so we have to please them. And we want some teenage love affairs and motorcycle action and a lot of explosions.
I eventually managed to get in a couple of comic strip questions. So I believe
Probably
you've got some of the British actors from the comic strip acting in this film.
Yeah.
How do you find them? Have you ever seen any of the comic strip stuff?
Oh, yeah, fantastic. They're great. I think they're just fabulous. Yeah. A bit difficult to work with.
In what way?
Yeah, well, they're very, arrogant, basically. But then you have to be in this industry.
I finally left the arrogant comic strippers to it. Making movies has got to be the slowest and most tedious process in the entire world. No wonder Dawn was beginning to look bored. Being on a movie set is also stiflingly hot, and by the time we left, the humidity was playing havoc with Robbie's wig. See, it's terribly... Oh, look.
Don't worry, friends, I have not joined the National Front. People say, why do people in the National Front have very, very short hair? It's because it's easier to get the brain out. Wee bit of political consciousness there for the more perceptive of you, those of you who are still awake. So this is net. There are 20,000 transvestites in Ethiopia. And next, how to get drugs in East Anglia.